it's dangerous.
There will be extra police officers patrolling Petaluma High School today after students made threats against the school. The threats were discovered in a shared document on Tuesday and included comments about bringing an assault rifle on campus. There were also references to sexual assault and other violence. The document was shared during class on Tuesday afternoon and was shown on a monitor and on laptops. Investigators are working to identify the suspects.
Assemblymember Chris Ward proposing legislation broadening the atmospheric river program administered through the Department of Water Resources to link reservoir and flood control operations with best practices in prediction modeling to optimize water management, increase storage, and reduce flood risk.
Our ability to predict atmospheric rivers, where and when they will lead to precipitation, as well as how much it will produce, it can help water managers and forecasters better prepare for the future.
The bill passed out of the Assembly Water Parks and Wildlife Committee on a bipartisan vote. Atmospheric rivers typically carry an amount of water vapor roughly equivalent to the average flow of water at the mouth of the Mississippi River, that according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration.
The Sonoma County Board of Supervisors has approved a ban on new retail gas stations in unincorporated areas of the county. It has also approved a ban on expansions to existing gas stations, including adding more pumps. 6 of the 9 cities in Sonoma County have taken similar steps. The Petaluma City Council was the first to ban new fossil fuel stations when it passed a measure in March of 2021. The other 5 cities are Santa Rosa, Rohnert Park, Sebastopol, Cotati, and Windsor. Sonoma County has 158 retail gas stations, 46 of which are in unincorporated areas.
An undocumented farm worker who was shot and killed by a Sonoma County Sheriff's deputy last summer was on methamphetamine at the time of his death. That's according to a report issued by the Marin County Coroner's Office. The deputy shot the man 3 times in the head and chest after a 45-minute foot chase through rough terrain in rural Knights Valley on July 29th. Deputies were investigating the man after reports of a break-in attempt and of him acting erratically. The Sonoma County Sheriff's Department says the deputy shot the man after he appeared to be reaching for a rock. Prosecutors have yet to rule if the 2 deputies involved broke any laws.
Sonoma County supervisors have approved new rules for wine events. The ordinance establishes standards for winery events, such as parking requirements, food service, traffic management, and noise standards. Some of the rules include establishing tasting room hours from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. However, agricultural promotional events are okay between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. The new rules also require a traffic management plan for events with more than 100 people, including parking attendants. New and modified use permits will be subject to the ordinance, while existing permits will not be affected.
One road along the Russian River is getting some repairs. Sonoma County Board of Supervisors have approved permanent repairs to storm-damaged sites on Moscow Road in West Sonoma County. A total of 3 storm sites from 2019 to 2023 are at risk of failure and could isolate more than 250 residents. Permanent repair of all sites is expected to begin this summer. Moscow Road repairs expected to cost $3.5 million and will initially be paid for with an interdepartmental revolving credit line between the Integrated Waste Division and the Roads Division.
It is 8:40 now at KSRO.
Jeff, you have to check it out. It's so cool. I've really improved my rental properties. My tenants love it, and I've increased my resale value. It was so easy.
What's it called?
The Sonoma County Energy Independence Program.
What does it cover?
Oh man, new windows, insulation, energy efficient heating and cooling, water heaters, smart thermostats, even pool heaters.
Wow, cool.
Seriously, everything from solar, new roofs and decks to toilets. I have great tenants, and now they're happier. Plus, it keeps my property protected.
It sounds great, but how much does it cost?
That's the best part. It's paid back through property taxes at a fixed rate for 10 or 20 years, no money down, and the first payment doesn't start until the new tax year.
Protect the value of your single, multifamily, and commercial properties. Get access to smart money, rebates, incentives, and improve the quality of life here in Sonoma County. Sonoma County Energy Independence Program offers smart and easy financing. Tell your smartphone to call Sonoma County Energy Independence Program.
The feed store in Sebastopol welcomes Chick Days. Besides all the adorable chicks, they'll have everything you need to care for them too. Most importantly, the feed store has more than 75 combined years of experience and knowledge in how to properly care for your baby brood.
And don't forget the first Friday of each month when all loyalty members receive 10% off their purchases. The feed store and a whole lot more in Sebastopol.
Hi, this is Sherry with Ongaro & Sons. Spring is upon us, which means baseball fields across the county are filling up with kids playing softball and baseball. Little leagues across all of Sonoma County can use your time, equipment donations, and money to ensure all young athletes have a chance to play this sport.
Because we care, underwriter Ongaro & Sons urges you to contact your local Little League to help make a difference for Sonoma County young athletes.
It is 8:42 at KSRO. Time for a look at financial news with Steve Rutter at Merrill Lynch. And Steve, do you think that the markets will be able to recover today, or do you think that it's going to be down day?
Yeah, no, undoubtedly it's going to be a down day. It would be a very rare occurrence to be able to turn it from here as the decline is so broad-based. Only 400 stocks, especially on the New York Exchange, are trading higher, while some 2,400 lower. And of course, this all has to do with the banking situation, not just in our country, but now worldwide, with Credit Suisse being the next one that is being questioned. The Dow currently off 512 points at 31,641. NASDAQ off 90 points at 11,338. 10-year note up 2 full points. Gold higher by $18 at $1,929. I'm Steve Rutter at Merrill Lynch for KSRO.
Financial news at 12 and 42. Mornings on KSRO. Now with a KSRO sports update, here's Larry Olson.
Thanks, Michelle. No playoff eligible team has fewer road victories than the Warriors, 7 this season. Golden State just one of 4 teams in the entire NBA that does not have double-digit road victories. Warriors currently riding an 8-game road losing streak as they head to LA to face the Clippers tonight at 7 o'clock right here on KSRO. NCAA men's tournament play-in games. Texas A&M Corpus Christi edging Southeast Missouri State, so the Islanders are in. Pitt squeaks by Mississippi State. Panthers in. Tonight it's Fairleigh Dickinson and Texas A&M, followed by Nevada. Go Pack taking on Arizona State. NCAA tournament starts tomorrow morning, kicking off 32 games between Thursday and Friday. Hockey, Sharks, Blue Jackets, overtime.
Line, Gaudreau, Line, saved by Kakinen. Gaudreau scores, and this one ends in overtime with Columbus coming out on top.
NFL free agency, 49ers re-signed center Jake Brendel. Niners losing some big-timers off that number 1 ranked defense. Pass rushers Samson Ebukam, Charles Omenihu, quarterback Emmanuel Mosley, linebacker Aziz Al-Shayar, and Jimmy Ward all signed in free agent deals elsewhere. Raiders make a splash, signing Patriots wide receiver Jacoby Myers and trading star tight end Darren Waller to the Ravens. Staples Print and Marketing Services help small businesses print big. Now get $15 off signs, banners, and posters when you spend $75 or more. Offer ends 4/15. Visit staples.com/printbig for details. This is your sign to try Staples, where your prints are perfect, guaranteed. Larry Olson, sports at 13 and 43 past the hour, mornings on KSRO.
It's 8:45 now at KSRO, and with the latest on your commute, here is Paul.
Thanks, Michelle. CHP on the way to Cloverdale, South 101, just before the South Cloverdale off-ramp. Reports of an accident, but no details. Watch out for potential delays. The rest of the Wednesday morning roadways, slow going in Santa Rosa, North 101 from Santa Rosa Avenue to College, southbound heavy out of Windsor from just before Shiloh in stretches towards Hopper, and then again from Steele to Highway 12. Highway 12 also seeing some brake lights between 101 and Calistoga Road, and westbound 12 slows into Sebastopol just after Londo Road to the Gravenstein Highway. Your next update at 8:55. Now with Sonoma County's most accurate, most dependable forecast, here's Daniel Trucios.
Thanks, Paul. We do have sunny skies for your Wednesday. High of 63, 54 along the coast. Wind speeds will be light inland. Temperatures dropping down still to the 30s overnight. Mostly clear skies. Sunny again for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, though some clouds do move in. There are chances of rain, but it's very slim, and that's also would be light, if any.
37 degrees in Guerneville, 40 in Cloverdale, and 42 now in Santa Rosa. KSRO News Time is 8:46.
Sonoma County is constantly growing and constantly changing. Keeping up with so much change can be a challenge. The Drive with Steve Jackson gets you caught up on everything that you may have missed during the day and all the change going down. Listen every weekday afternoon starting at 3. KSRO.
This is Michael O'Shea personally inviting you to Malm Fireplace Center, sponsor of the Warriors. I own an Enviro fireplace from Malm. They also stock Regency fireplace products, Yodel, and Town & Country luxury fireplaces. And Malm is fully stocked with replacement parts. Malm Fireplace Center's family-owned since 1960. They build relationships with their customers, and I know that from personal experience. Malm Fireplace Center in Santa Rosa, on the web at malmfireplacecenter.com.
Open a 6, 9, or 12-month CD account at Poppy Bank with a 4.5% annual percentage yield for a limited time only. Offer is good for business and personal accounts. Grow your business today by visiting one of our many California branches. For more information, visit poppy.bank. That's POPPY.bank. Annual percentage yield of certificates of deposit is subject to change without notice following the initial term. PPY assumes principal remains on deposit for the entire term. Interest will be compounded daily and paid monthly. Fees or withdrawals of principal or interest could reduce earnings. Early withdrawals are subject to interest penalties. Minimum opening balance $1,000. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Retired or retiring soon? How much money do you need to live comfortably? Retirement Planners of America is here for you. Would you like to have financial peace of mind? Here's how. Step 1. Find out the amount of money you'll need to retire. Step 2. Have a plan to get there. Step 3. Make sure that plan can take advantage of market gains but protect you from market losses. Discover how to do all three with a free consultation at 800-508-6108. That's 800-508-6108.
All investments involve risk, including losses. Past performance does not guarantee future results.
It's all in one place at Great Resort and Casino. Play to enter the Money Madness giveaway on March 31st. One winner of $25,000 cash, guaranteed. Plus, more ways to win than anywhere else. Tuesdays, Great 50 Plus. Guests 50 and over earn 100 points and get free slot play. Multiplier Wednesdays, get up to 7 times the points. Sign up for the all-new Great Rewards program and get $25 in free slot play. Learn more at GreatResortCasino.com. Complete rules available at the Reward Center.
This is KSRO. We're Sonoma County's news talk, and we plan to stay that way. KSRO, the 85-year tradition that won't gamble with the news.
It is 8:49 at KSRO, recapping the top local stories. There will be a series of flood control releases from Lake Sonoma beginning today. This is the first time that flood releases have happened at the lake in about 4 years.
2 more students have been arrested for bringing knives to school in Santa Rosa. Students in Slater Middle School and L.C. Allen each brought knives to school.
And a van filled with garbage bags of weed exploded in Santa Rosa. The driver was treated for burn injuries. The White House says it won't be intimidated after 2 Russian jets took down a U.S. drone. Trey Thomas reports.
That's what White House National Security spokesman John Kirby said after a Russian fighter jet damaged and forced down a U.S. drone over the Black Sea Tuesday.
And we don't need to have some sort of check-in with the Russians before we fly in international airspace.
Kirby called the Russian pilots unprofessional and unsafe. I'm Trey Thomas.
Complacency is never acceptable when it comes to airline safety. That's the message from acting FAA administrator delivered while speaking to the NBC News ahead of a safety summit that's happening today. He added the agency's safety record is incredible. Recent high-profile near misses have given them a chance to ask questions. Such incidents included a regional jet crossing runway last week at Reagan National, Washington, D.C. area as a United flight was getting ready to depart. Other such instances included a private jet nearly colliding with a JetBlue flight in Boston late last month. Another happened early February at the airport in Austin, Texas. That's when a Southwest jet nearly hit a FedEx cargo plane.
Signature Bank is being sued by shareholders after it was taken over by state regulators in New York. More from Brian Shook.
They say the bank perpetrated a fraud when it said it was in a good position financially just before collapsing. The period covered by the lawsuit is March 2nd through the 12th. Signature Bank is one of the financial institutions to fail in recent days. The other was California's Silicon Valley Bank. I'm Brian Shook.
The Defense Department is leaving fundraising for the war in Ukraine out of its new budget request. Instead, Pentagon officials say the plan is to continue to get emergency funding from Congress. Defense analysts say the Pentagon might be trying to insulate its core programs against wrangling on Capitol Hill. There's Some House Republicans are moving away from providing aid to Ukraine as it fights against invading Russian forces.
Republican lawmakers in South Carolina are considering a bill that would make a woman or girl who has an abortion eligible for the death penalty. Mark Mayfield reports.
The bill would change the state's criminal code and redefine person to include an egg fertilized at the point of conception. It describes an aborted fetus as an unborn child who is a victim of homicide and given equal protection under the state's homicide laws. That includes the death penalty. 21 South Carolina House Republicans supported the bill when it was introduced in January, but some have now asked to have their names removed from it since then. I'm Mark Mayfield.
New York Congressman who's made headlines for multiple scandals has signaled a re-election bid for 2024. Fox News correspondent Tanya J. Powers has more.
New York Congressman George Santos has filed paperwork with the Federal Election Commission to seek re-election to the state's 3rd congressional district. Filing the paperwork doesn't necessarily mean that Santos is running, but it does allow him to raise money. It comes as he's facing criticism from both sides of the aisle for falsifying parts of his resume and employment history during his campaign last year. The House Ethics Committee has also voted to investigate whether he engaged in unlawful activity. Santos has resisted calls to resign his seat, but did step down from his House committee seats earlier this year. In New York, Tanya J. Powers, Fox News.
One of 5 men charged with plotting to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer is scheduled to appear at a plea hearing today. Ryan Higgins faces a single count of providing material support for an act of terrorism and had pleaded not guilty. Higgins is accused of conducting nighttime surveillance of the governor's summer home as part of the alleged 2020 kidnap plot. The Michigan Attorney General's office hasn't said whether the 54-year-old Higgins has been offered a plea deal.
First hearing in a big case involving an abortion drug is scheduled for today in Texas. NBC News' Chloe Atkins has more on what to expect.
If the judge does rule to take mifepristone off the market, what we would see is major national implications, and those who are seeking abortion access, even in blue states, would be impacted.
It's unclear when the judge would make a decision. Alliance Defending Freedom sued in November on behalf of 4 pro-life medical organizations and 4 doctors who say they treated patients with mifepristone. The drug was approved in 2000, but the lawsuit claims the government deliberately ignored what the plaintiffs describe as harmful side effects.
Former Liberty University President Jerry Falwell Jr. is suing the college, claiming the school owes him $8.5 million in retirement benefits. Falwell left the school in Lynchburg, Virginia in August of 2020 after a young Miami pool boy, who later became the Falwell family's business partner, said he had a years-long sexual relationship with Falwell's wife. He also said the former college president would watch them. The claims, which Falwell did not deny, scandalized the private evangelical Christian college community. It is 8:55 now at KSRO. And with another look at your commute, here is Paul Maxwell.
Thanks, Michelle. Slow going continuing for North 101 in Santa Rosa, from Santa Rosa Avenue up to College. Southbound heavy in stretches from just after Airport all the way down towards Corby. Heaviness on Highway 12, both directions between Mission and 101, and a bit of a backup for Highway 12 and the Graviton Highway heading to Sebastopol. South 101 slow in Marin from 37th to North San Pedro, and Highway 12 still shut down between Watma and 121 due to flooding. 121 also shut down between 116 and 8th, also due to flooding. That's traffic. I'm Paul Maxwell. Next update this afternoon at 3:05 on The Drive. Now with Sonoma County's most accurate, most dependable forecast, here's Daniel Trucios.
Thanks, Paul. It is sunny for today. High of 63 in Santa Rosa. Meanwhile, mid-50s will be the high on the coast. Also a bit more windy out there. Over 20-mile-an-hour wind gusts in Bodega Bay. Mostly clear skies for tonight. Temperatures dropping to the 30s once again. 64 then for tomorrow, mostly sunny. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, some clouds do move in. Temps will be around 60 degrees. Could see some rain. Possibilities of that, but it'll be on the light side, if any.
45 degrees in Rohnert Park and 43 now in Santa Rosa. KSRO News Time is 8:56.
Hey Sonoma County, have fad diets failed you? Are you still struggling with chronic obesity? Then minimally invasive weight loss surgery might be for you. Attend one of Sutter Santa Rosa's free weight loss seminars from the comfort of your home. Learn about robotic surgery and the tools needed for sustained weight loss. Get your questions answered live and begin your path to a healthier life. Register to attend at ksro.com. Just just click on the Sutter banner. That's ksro.com and click on the Sutter banner.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites